So I was scrolling through the interwebs, as I so often do, when a fantastic question came across my newsfeed on Facebook. And I wanted to share that question with you and go ahead and answer it here because when I was a new medium, I had a lot of questions about this same topic. And that topic is sitting in the power. What does that mean? Now, if you've ever sat in a mediumship circle or a psychic development circle, you may have heard this term. It is a term that is used often by spiritualists. Now, not all mediums, not all psychic development practitioners will use this term, but it is one that I've heard a lot. So if you're new to it and you're wondering, what the heck? I am here to explain that to you. Now, the question that popped up on my newsfeed asked, what does it mean? And what exactly is this power? Does it come from our spirit guides? Does it come from our own soul? What gives? So the best way to explain this is actually for me to use my Christian background. How ironic, right? And so as a Christian, I grew up believing in God. So God was this force that watched over everything, that connects to everything, that created everything. And now in my new walk, or it's not really new, I've been doing this for a while, but in my current spiritual walk, I believe that the God force or the universe is this wonderful, infinite, and intelligent energy that flows through everything. Intelligent energy is present in you, it's present in me, it's present in the camera that I'm using to record this on, it's present in the device that you are watching this on. So universal intelligence is in everything and it is a part of us. And one of the ways that it expresses itself and that it experiences life is through you. How very cool is that? And when you are able to connect with that consciousness, with that universal energy, then you are also able to make connection to what would be considered the universal mind and also to the spirit world, to the world, the realm of angels. Really, when you have a good connection to source energy, to God, to the universe, whatever you want to call it, that is how you are able to plug in to different realms. It's how you're able to really kind of charge your own inner battery, charge your soul, charge your psychic abilities and your psychic gifts so that you can make contact with the other side. So let's make this a little more, I want to say, understandable. So when we ask the question, what is the power that we're sitting in? It's universal energy. That's what it is. Typically, when you are sitting in the power, you are making a connection to your own soul. And I talked about that a little bit in a previous video when I talked about the one method that every single HSP and empath needs to know. If you missed that video, check it out. I'll have a link down below, and you'll probably see a card or something pop up on the video somewhere. But your own soul is your connection to universal consciousness. And so when you are about to sit in the power, you first want to close your eyes and get in touch to your own soul, your own spirit, your own consciousness, your own energy. That's the first step. So when you are sitting with your spirit and your spirit begins to grow and expand, you will start to feel your oneness with universal energy. In fact, as you are sitting in the silence, you might even feel universal energy come and wrap its arms around you, and it's an amazing feeling. Now, when I was a Christian and I would pray, I would often get the sensation of this wonderful warm presence around me. And that is the same presence that I feel now on this spiritual path when I meditate. It is warm, it is loving, it is kind, and you can feel it expanding outside of you. But you can also feel it blending with you. You can feel it inside of your spirit as well. It's really a cool thing. So when you're able to get into that vibration, when you're able to hit that sweet spot, that is when you are sitting in the power. That's when you are absorbed with the universal energy. When universal energy is absorbed, when your body and your spirit are absorbing that energy, but also when those two energies are blending together. And in that moment, you are one and the same. You are still you, but you are also very presently and acutely aware of that universal energy. And it's in that energy that you're able to make conscious contact with angels, with your spirit guides, with your own consciousness and higher self, and with the spirit world. And it's in that energy that you can set the intention for just about anything and get the answers that you desire. And so it is a very holy and sacred moment. And it's phenomenal when you're able to block out the distractions of the world, which is why so many people close their eyes when they meditate, and really sink in to that feeling and into that energy. And I do believe that when you sit in the power, your body, of course, is present. It's wherever you left it. If I'm sitting on my bed right now, maybe you're sitting on a chair, wherever you are, if you were to close your eyes and make that conscious contact with God, with the universe, your consciousness becomes transported. You probably go somewhere else. I know I do. When I meditate, I know that I'm not in my body. I flee it. I go somewhere else. And my body stays wherever it is. It's completely comfortable and protected. And wherever your consciousness goes, and we know where it goes into the divine mind, right? It goes into the Spirit of God, literally into the Spirit of God. That's when you have access to everything. And it's amazing, and it's very, very cool. So this energy has been around forever. It has no beginning, it has no end. It doesn't come from your guides. It doesn't come from your angels. It doesn't necessarily come from a certain realm. It's always been. It is the same energy that gives you life. It is the same energy that transports spirits to the other side when they cross over, when they breathe their last breath. That is the energy that you are connecting with. That is the energy that you are sitting in. So the longer you're able to sit in the power, the longer you're able to sit in the energy of God and absorb all of its goodness, the more, I want to say, spiritually alert you become. And this isn't necessarily the alert as, oh my gosh, we're in danger, panic mode. It's not that type of alertness. It's being more conscious. It's being more conscious of your actions, of the actions of others. Your intuition grows. When your intuition grows in that manner, you are able to determine when someone is lying to you, when they're being truthful with you. You know what path is good for you and which one isn't, despite how things may look. Because we all know that certain things look good on paper, right? Certain opportunities can present themselves and they look fantastic, and then when we go after it, it turns out to be a trap, right? It turns out to not be what we anticipated. And when we are able to connect to the energy of Source frequently, Source lets us know, God lets us know, the power lets us know if the thing we're going after, if that opportunity is actually a good thing for us or if it's a trap. We'll intuitively know, because the God Source will let us know. It'll let us know through our emotions. It'll let us know through the reaction that our body has through physical symptoms. It could let us know by having a friend come to us and warn us or give us their intuitive feelings about something. So we want to be open to the different ways that Source speaks to us. And of course, when you are making conscious contact with the other side, that Source allows you to really, I want to say, power up your abilities, power up your clairs so that you can make that connection. It's as if it is a bridge to the other side. And through that energy of the universe, you are able to gain messages from those spirits, and they can come up in a variety of ways. You may actually see a spirit. You may be able to describe how the spirit looks. If you're like me, you may not be able to see how it looks. You more or less get a feeling. Like, I know when a spirit feels like a male, feels like a female, feels like a mom. So I have more feelings towards those things. I can feel what their personality was like. I will get symbols, I'll get different visions, I may hear a song. So there's several different ways that those spirits can come through and connect with you. And it's through that energy, through sitting in the power, through being one with the universe, that you're able to make that connection to spirit. Because the energy of the universe can also act like a phone, right? It is your wireless internet to the other side, and it's through the connection, it's through being connected to the wireless spiritual internet that we can connect to spirit or the Akashic records or whatever psychic information that we need. So when people talk about sitting in the power, that's what they are referring to. Now, if you're like me, you sometimes suffer with imposter syndrome, or maybe you have some weird feelings about being psychic or being a medium. And if that's the case for you, I want to invite you to check out my free guided meditation. It's designed to help people to accept, embrace, and enhance their own spiritual God-given abilities. Whether you're a psychic, a medium, HSP, empath, however you identify yourself, I believe that this free meditation is going to be helpful for you. And again, it's my free gift. So be sure that you check it out. The link to it is in the description down below. And if you're not already a subscriber, be sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I will see you in the next video.